Okay, Miss Monahan here, and I'm going to be exceptionally creepy today, as you can see, but I couldn't resist. So, Maggie Stiefvater, who wrote the Scorpio races, the Raven Boy cycle, the Shiver trilogy. Anyway, she is an amazing writer of young adult writing, and I just got to hear her speak. And now, look, this must be her car. And so, of course, I'm going to talk a little bit about her writing and how that could influence your college essay because I saw her car. That makes perfect sense, right? See how much I love you? I'm willing to be creepy and take pictures of this author's car, like stockfish. I don't know. I'm not actually following you. I just happened to walk past your car. But anyway, she said some great stuff about how to capture a sense of self, a character, very quickly. And what she was talking about is she's an amazing artist, and so she does portrait work. She even gave me this wonderful, beautiful picture that I cannot wait to put up in my classroom. And it is artwork she's done. And she said that she learned how to write characters by drawing them. And she said that you have to figure out what is the X. What can you be distilled down to? Who are you at your most pure form? And that's what you're going to try to capture in the college essay. Your most pure self. Like, what are you at your best? What are you at, like? And we're going to look at some of the techniques she uses in writing by reading from her latest book, Sinner. And I'm going to read just a quick passage, and we're going to get to see a lot about a person in just a little bit, and we'll see what it is. So, begins. Are you a dog person or a puppy person, Larry? I asked, craning my head to look out the deeply tinted window. View out the left, blinding white cars. View out the right, fossil fuel black cars. Mostly Mercedes with a chance of Audis. Sun glittered and dazzled off their hoods. Palm trees sprouted from the landscape at irregular intervals. I was here. Finally here. I had an East Coaster's love of the West Coast. It was simple and pure and unadulterated by anything as obscene as the truth. What can we learn about this person just based on that? So we begin, what kind of question is he choosing to ask? Are you a dog person or a puppy person? Now usually you say dog or cat, dog or puppy. And there's such a distinction there. Like, how do we think? Do we like the young or the old? Do we like the fresh puppy love type stuff or puppy excitement? Or do we like something more seasoned and wise? So he's interested in that. We see what he's looking at. Blinding white cars, right? Fossil fuel black cars, not just black cars, not like deathly black cars. Fossil fuel black cars, which suggests more of that aged death, fossil fuels, dinosaurs. We're setting a tone here using that. Mostly Mercedes with a chance of Audis. Ooh, so we're defining people by the luxury vehicle. Sun glittered and dazzled off their heads. Dazzled? Of course it's dazzling. Here's a picture of a man emerging who is interested in the dazzle. And I was here, finally here. I had an East Coaster's love of the West Coast. Now the connotation of each coast, whether you like it or not, is pretty well established. I'm from California, so we're supposed to not be as serious unless you're from San Francisco or something like that, but Southern California tends to have that stigma of being beachy. East Coast tends to have the stigma more of being more intellectual, although having lived in San Diego, I will say that there are plenty of intellectuals here. But it was an East Coaster's love of the West Coast, of that dazzle perhaps, that sparkle, the connotation of place. And he didn't want it unadulterated by anything as obscene as the truth. What a great line. So I think we get a sense of that kid very, very quickly. And it's someone who's dazzled by stardom a little bit, but also over it. We get those questions of youth versus age. And in your essay, you're going to try to capture your best self. You're going to try to distill down your most important qualities, and then you're going to find ways to show them. Not by saying, I am a lover of shiny things. You're going to show them by what you notice. You're going to let us know who you are by how you see the world. When you're in a room of 30 things, which one do you look at? And that's going to say a lot about you. When you're driving by something on the freeway, what are you going to see? Okay, got cut off for a second there. But anyway, so that's the basic. Show us who you are by what you see, by your diction choices, those language choices, those subtle things, and your setting. Everything plays a role. How do you describe it all? Those things that create tone. So I will see you later, hopefully less stalkery. I'm sorry, Maggie Stiefvater. Like, you're an amazing writer. My students, I'm sure, just really wanted to see your car, so I showed it to them. Hope you don't mind. Bye.